Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Cody from Tipsy Rippers. Here, and I wanted to bring a newly updated video for you guys on the Xarilk system, or the Xarilk system. I'm excited to bring this video. Full disclosure, the creator of this system actually reached out to us on Instagram, and he sent us a product to review. And everything I've ever done a review on, everything I've wanted to review on, is everything we purchased ourselves. So we like to take all these reviews personal and make sure that we're getting our most honest reviews and anything that we can. So I don't really honestly know anything about the Gen 3. I'm one of those people that likes to buy one thing and I'm done usually. Maybe I might add to the collection a little bit, but I don't generally go ahead and buy different models of everything unless I need it for specific things. So the Gen 2 serves me very well. I don't use it that often, but I'm excited. I'm going to unbox it. I actually opened the box already, but I haven't looked at it. I thought it was something else coming, so I'm excited to bring this to you. So they sent it. He messaged us, said, "Oh, it's going to take 5 business days." It was here in 2 business days. So come on over here. All right. Okay. Interesting.
Not put our address.
Yeah. I'll have to block it. It's all right. Okay. So Gen 3, it's supposed to be completely different. And I actually will have a video up before I post this one. But it will be about the Gen 2, about some things I would say they need to fix and maybe update, or if they want to make the system better. I have some recommendations, and then I just have a nice cut through in Gen 2 on that video. So, but without further ado, let's get this open. Let's do some comparisons to the 2 systems, and I'm excited. I really excited. I really don't know too much about this one, so I just looked at the Amazon real quick. Didn't even look at the reviews. Nothing of the sort. Well, it's packaged in there very tight, so so it comes with a little guide, just like the other one did. Help you with explains your bevels and all your systems and the Allen keys and everything. This one's a little bit more in depth. Oh, wow, okay, let's just, we can go over that later. Let's get this pulled out so we can show the system itself. So I do like the packaging. It's definitely different already. I mean, it's similar in like the aluminum construction, but it looks different. Throw that over there. Kabam, 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 bam. All right, so yeah, that's different. Oh, shit, don't do that. Okay, size comparison. I would say it's a good few inches shorter. Okay, so we got a different style rod here. It comes with the stones. These are packaged nicer than the other ones I got. So it comes with a 2,800 and 320 grit. So that's I think those are the same as this system. They come with 320, 800, and 2,000 as well. I did notice there's no stone holders, unless I'm mistaken. So okay, awesome. We'll get all the pieces laid out here for you. And all right, that's all of it. Okay, so first impressions. The handle is different. I am curious to know how well this works, because this handle over here, it's not my favorite. It doesn't keep tension on the sharpening stones like I like. So this has a spring on it. So I'm really curious on this. And look at that. Look at that. This is on the correct side. So I thought like this should be against your hand. Unlike this one, you should be able to flip it, but it's on this side. So if you take a look, the pad's on this side, which is odd to me. I think you can flip it though, but that was odd to me whenever I noticed that. So that's interesting. Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, we're going to have to mess with this a little bit. Looks like all your angle adjustments, and they have little emblems here for your different angles. So that's actually something I mentioned in my video, is instead of having the degrees on it, is a recommendation, because in the other video, in the other system that's over here, the 20 degrees, so I'm on 25 degrees, and actually the degrees itself, on my knife I'm sharpening is 20 degrees, and that might be different for each blade thickness, etc. But that's very interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put it together. I'll take a video of it being together, and then I'll give you my initial thoughts. See, everything's different. So there's a spring on this one. And that's different. Oh, don't drop it. Derp. So this one doesn't extend as far, okay. This one's a little stiffer. Okay, it says insert the sharpening bar. So I assume this is it. So seems like these thumb screws are a little bit more effective than the other ones. I like that this also has an Allen key adjustment too, than a thumb screw. So that's nice. That's a nice addition. It looks like they made the thumb screws a little bit thicker too. Let's take this one out from the previous one, and let's compare it to this one. So this is the Gen 2. This is the Gen 3. So size comparison, it's bigger. So I'd say that's beneficial, being a little bit thicker. I like the spring on this so far, so that's a benefit in my opinion. So this might need oiled up, but it's not passing through the best right there. Okay, so these look like they just unscrew. And you insert them from the back. I assume that this right here is standard for the recess. Yeah, so this is a different system. I like that it is all made out of aluminum. Pretty much everything, anyways. So very interesting. Looks like it has a nice rail system there, and Tom can only tell, I guess, from doing this. But yeah, let's get them all. Let's get them all attached. It's fairly simple. I do miss the where you did on Gen 2 where you can hold the stones, but they do get in the way. So I could see why they may have added that, but maybe that should be an addition, something they can add to it that you can buy as a nice stone holder. Because who doesn't like being organized? Because especially when you're sharpening things, I like to be organized in any sense. So maybe they'll bring out some kind of nice wall mount for the stones, or like some kind of rack that you can stack them all. I think that would be real cool. I imagine some other place makes that, so maybe there isn't a giant market for that. But I think that'd be cool to have where you can organize all your stones. Um, so far, I like it. One thing I mentioned in the previous one is I wish they would give you a different Allen key, that little extra tool, whether it's a hand, one with a grip would be nice, or change out the style in general. But I understand why Allen keys are better than Phillips and anything like that. So I recommend that. And then it comes with some lag bolts that you can drill to the ground, or not the ground, but the base, whatever you're using. So that seems to be pretty standard. It's already, let's see how this, let's see, it's not smooth. Well, now it is. I think it just needs to get worked in. Needs to get worked in and we'll be good. All right, so I'm curious to know how better this is. If this is, it already seems better. It has a nice spring on it, like I recommended in my earlier video that you'll see before this one comes out. So yeah, so far I'm kind of impressed. The Gen 3 is pretty good, just from first impressions. I like the handle being a ball instead. It could maybe be just a tiny bit bigger. The actuation is fine. I think it's going to have to get worked in, but time will only tell if this spring loosens up like the Gen 2 did. So that, like I said, that was one thing I didn't like. And I guess a good test would be for the angle. So maybe we'll go get my angle cube, see where we're at. We'll put a knife on there, see what the angle looks like. There's a little system here that you flip back, and this is how you rotate it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go straight to, looks like the EDC one. Hunting knife. So it looks like you can tighten that. That's a little loose. I don't know if that's supposed to be or not. We are going to do a test of the angles and see how consistent they are. Put it on the stone holder and zero it out. So we're zeroed out. And then move this out of the way. Put that on there. So we're showing as, make sure we're not on there. Right, okay. 16.5. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and flip it. Really hard one-handed, guys. Don't recommend it. And then we're going to go ahead and put it on here again. And we have 16.7. So 0.2 is not bad. So I'd say this one's even more precise than Gen 2. Okay, so we're going to go over general things. So one thing I appreciate about this brand, this company, is their packaging. Anybody who goes and above and beyond and make sure that the packaging is presented nicely, it's a nice styrofoam, it's nicely packaged, sent. It was in 2 boxes. Very appreciative. Because I don't know about you, but whenever I get a package and it looks like crap, it's not in foam, it's not in it, I already get scared of what's going to be in it. So that's one key point. 2 key points is they upgraded or changed the holder for this. I 100% already like it. I like the ball compared to this system. I feel like it's big, it's large, but it's slippy. It's also, it makes it heavy. This, I'd say the ball needs to maybe be a little bit bigger, but I mean, if you're holding it like this, you're fine. If you're going to hold it like this, maybe it's a little uncomfortable. So something like this would be good. So I like that they upgraded the system. I like the 2 clamp style. I like that they kept these recessed as well, and that's great. I like that you can adjust these separately, and I like that they're thumb screws, so it makes it nice and easy. It's not really micro adjust, so I mean you kind of have to do it yourself, but really you're not going to need anything micro adjust on that anyways. So I do like the change in the little logos on just an idea of where you need to be, and you can reference it on the sheet instead of having these angles here, because I don't know if they're off, but I still got to get to the bottom of that. But I like that. I like this clamp system. This is different. I like it. It adjusts super easy. It's smooth, consistent, and decent for what they are. But let's talk about a few downsides to Gen 3 or Gen 2, and we'll start with a delicate one. Personally, they sent a very similar guide with the last one. It's not too bad, but I think they should explain the angles a little bit more. They explain the angles of cutting, but I want to know a better concise way of telling the angle in this system. This one's fairly simple. You set the angle, you can put your angle cube on your blade, you know the angle, and then you know it's level back here. This one doesn't have a level on the back. And also, this arm adjusts a lot more than this arm. So I'm still figuring that out. But that is one complaint, is very simple. Put some detailed descriptions. Go the extra mile. If you understand your product, go in deep explanation on how to do everything. I want to know, you know what I mean, what these tick marks mean. I want to know what these reference. I want a guide to that. I want a guide for each step, for everything. Who doesn't want that? As a new someone sharpening, or just someone new to the system in general, that is 100%. You go the extra mile, you bust out a full guide, whether it is 10 pages, 20 pages, and no offense, anybody who's sharpening knives is going to appreciate that, because we like precision in our machines. So yes, please do that. The little tidbits that I'm gonna miss is this. Even though it's sloppy and it really didn't work that well, and holding your Allen key, at least there's somewhere to put it. Unless I'm missing something here where the Allen key needs to go, look, that's just another Allen key you're gonna lose. So add something, whether it's just like a little slot here, just to put that in there. Do that. Or just send that back with it, because I appreciate. Unless I missed it, I could have missed it, but I didn't see one in there. Stones, maybe include 5 stones instead of 3. I would say you need maybe one more higher grit and one in between 8 and 2000, because I get it. It's just starting out. I understand, especially when you're gonna hit the price point. I get it. So time will only tell about how good this clamp works. These thumb screws, and it seems like a better system already. The other one, they slide left and right, but this one seems to be, it holds pretty good. So I mean, I would say, instead of just the spring, there's got to be something to adjust the tension on this, just in general. Okay, but not too many complaints so far. We haven't used it to give you a great, concise complaints or positives or negatives. But one thing I would say that I can tell right off the bat is this isn't going to work with small knives for 2 clamps. You're only going to get this wide of knife. If you have anything real small, you're just going to have to use 1 clamp, which is completely fine. I think the niceness of this is these clamps are smaller, so you can use one. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if it throws off the angle. I don't know. But yeah, that is kind of my general consensus. If I can think of anything else, I'll do another video eventually of me sharpening a knife with it and go from there. But I appreciate them sending this to me. Go check Gen 3 out, Gen 2 out, guys. If you want a budget-friendly knife sharpener that's made out of almost all metal, definitely check this brand out. Xarilk, however you say it. And I hope I did this unboxing justice, because they sent me a product that I spent my own money on, the second generation, even though I knew some of the flaws. So the third generation, I really didn't know anything about. So I was kind of eager to get it. And yeah, just from looking at it and using it, I would spend, I think it's $110 on sale for $98, maybe a $10 coupon off of that. I would spend $100 on Gen 3. That's what I spent on Gen 2. So take it or leave it. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope I explained everything well. If you have any questions, please put them in the box below. If you want to see another video of something, I definitely can. I can show you something I maybe might have missed. But I appreciate you guys stopping by. As always, stay tipsy. Hit that like button. Hit that follow button. Share to your friends. Do all that stuff. We're trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the year here. And we appreciate your support. Thank you guys. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. See ya.